Over to you, Prasanna.
Hi friends, welcome back to another session after a long break of thinking and destiny. So before we go for the session, let us focus or let us meditate on the consciousness of Percival, who is giving this knowledge for us. Our universe is giving this knowledge through his wisdom. So let us meditate on his consciousness. Let the wisdom flow through me to every one of us. Please cross your legs, clasp your hands, and sit in a meditative posture. Close your eyes. Sit comfortably and gently close your eyes. Rest your hands loosely on your lap. Take a slow, deep breath in and breathe out completely. Breathe in peace. Breathe out your tension. Bring your attention to quiet moment of your breath. With every inhalation, become more present. With every exhalation, release fear, pressure, and uncertainty. As we are going through physical destiny with respect to money, let us concentrate our awareness in the idea of money. Gently bring the idea of money into your awareness. Notice what feeling is arised in you. Is this fear, desire, security, pressure, or gratitude? Do not judge any feeling. Simply observe it with honesty. What feeling you're coming into your awareness when you're thinking about money? Remind yourself money is a means of exchange. It is a useful instrument, but it is not my master. It can support physical needs, but it cannot determine inner worth. Breathe in peace, confidence. Breathe out fear. Reflect on yourself gently. Money may provide you food, clothing, shelter, comfort, and opportunity. But money cannot purchase a genuine love. It cannot create self respect. It cannot guarantee health, wisdom, peace, or everlasting happiness. These qualities must be cultivated within me. Breathe in peace, breathe out uncertainty. Now imagine money resting peacefully in your open hands. You are neither grasping it nor rejecting it. You are simply holding it responsibly. Say inwardly, I respect money without worshipping it. I earn honestly. I spend thoughtfully. I save responsibly. I share wisely. Recognize that your repeated thoughts shape your character, choices, actions, and in turn, destiny. Release the thoughts of greed, comparison, scarcity, and display. Choose thoughts of sufficiency, usefulness, fairness, and service. Repeat silently. I seek enough for my genuine needs and reasonable responsibilities. I seek enough for my genuine needs and reasonable responsibilities. I do not measure myself by possessions. My value is found in the quality of my thinking. My value is formed in the quality of my thinking and honesty of my actions and the good thing that I bring into this world. Now, visualize money is flowing through your life like a clear stream. It comes through honest effort. It supports your needs. It helps you fulfill your duties. It enables meaningful work. And when appropriate, it helps others. You allow it to flow with wisdom, not with fear, attachment, or carelessness. Bring mind one financial concern you are carrying. Do not struggle with it. Just place it before the light of calm, purposeful thinking. Ask yourself, what is the honest and responsible action available to me? Remain receptive. Now, repeat within yourself, I'm not controlled by money. I am guided by conscience and right thinking. I use money, money does not use me. I choose honest effort, modest independence, and responsible service. Take a deep breath in and breathe out your financial fear. Breathe in clarity, breathe out comparison. Breathe in gratitude and breathe out desire for excess. Rest for a moment in the quiet assurance that your true wealth is within you. A clear mind, honest heart, disciplined life, peaceful conscience, and ability to think and act rightly. Now place your hands on your heart and affirm, may the money that comes into my life be honestly earned. May it be wisely managed. May it support independence. May I never sacrifice my health, integrity, relationships, and inner peace in pursuit of it. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm responsible for what I receive. I am conscious of what I create. Take one final deep breath. Gently move your fears as you move your fingers and toes. Carry this awareness with you. Money is my instrument, not my destiny, not my security, not my God. With this awareness, please rub your palms and keep on your eyes for a few seconds and gently open your eyes with a beautiful smile on your face. Lavanya, can I go ahead or you are saying something?
Let me just quickly.
Recap? Okay.
Yes, Prasanna. Hi, friends. Namaste. Good morning or good evening, everyone. Um, this is Lavanya Vishwanath from Australia with divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swanana Patriji. So, we're starting this session. So, I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Breath YouTube channel. Um, so, for the last few weeks, we are discussing about Thinking and Destiny book, which is written by Harold W. Percival, which is being explained to us by our dear master Prasanna Medisetti. So it's we had a brief pause in our sessions, masters. So welcome back again, once again. So for the last few weeks, Prasanna Garu did touch about many topics, and we have stopped at poverty and wealth last time. It connects to our actions, attitudes, and choices over time. So in the previous session, what we did learn about is money itself is neither bad nor good. It's about our intention, character, and all that we acquire, and so that we could use this wealth to shape our destiny and also to create life experiences. So I think with this, I would like to hand it over to Prasanna Garu. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lavanya. Today we will see about, we have seen the money and the money god, how it is done. Now today we will see what is the poverty, why somebody is in the poverty reversals, how it can happen. Okay, positions of the health. So we'll see the, if time permits, we'll see the bond, how the bond thief concept also. Otherwise, we'll see these two concepts. Okay. Poverty reversals, right? Poverty is presented as a physical condition. Like we are having so many conditions. When we choose that physical condition through which one person want to learn responsibility and want to learn, put effort and come out of it, self-discipline, sympathy and the proper use of the material resources. Suppose when I have like money, I don't care like using the material so well, isn't it? Because now, because we all can, because being settling in the different countries, right? We all can see now we are actually, sorry, is it clear? Okay. Now we are buying a clothes left, right, center, and then putting in the closet. Just imagine like a few years back or when you are a kid. How did we get the clothes? How well we use the each material. We use the fullest life of that material. So now our kids once wore that is not new anymore. Okay, sometimes you see that you can throw the clothes even with the tags on also, which means we are not actually using that money properly. Okay, poverty results reversals, when you are choosing that kind of condition so that you will use the proper use. So when you realize, when the soul went off, right, when you realize that I have given enough resources and I didn't use properly, that is when you will realize it. So this is not about the person's, the poor person have the same character or the same history the before. He may be very rich in the before, but he may not have used that money properly. So he wanted to learn those lessons through poverty and learn financial lessons that he has done mistakes in the previous life. Okay, remember this. We all need to remember this. Remaining passive in poverty. Suppose if a person born in a poverty will become uncomfortable with it, and then he may actually try to put all his effort and God. Suppose if a person born in a poverty and becomes comfortable with it, nowadays that is what our government is doing back in India, because all being the Telugu people, I'm saying, or Andhra Pradesh or Telangana governments, what they are doing, they are making themselves, the people, comfortable in their poverty. You are getting like a widow pension, you are getting child, if they are going for the school, they are getting something, some old age pension or whatnot, right? So what they are doing is they are making people not to think. So that's what, so you are becoming comfortable with it. You are not making any effort to improve it because you became so comfortable. So what happens? It weakens your initiatives. There is no initiative. You are unwilling to work. You are ignorant all the available possibilities. You lack your discipline and determination. Your dependence on these pensions. Tomorrow some other government comes and will say that, okay, we are not giving any more pensions. Then what happens? Oh, we don't vote for that government. This is how actually we are declining. Right? So this is what you are saying, right? So the main thing is, when you are born as a poverty, it is not your mistake. You took that, but you, with your effort, you need to do that. Poverty as a dull treadmill. Okay. The phrase, what is the dull treadmill of poverty? No. It lacks the sufficient resources, struggle to meet the basic needs, has a limited opportunities for the development, and repeats the same pattern without improvement if you are in that dull, becomes physically and mentally exhausted. Without, when you are not putting the purposeful or proper effort into that, you continue to do that. How do you break the cycle? There are so many stories we are also listening. So these people was born in poverty. His father is a tea vendor and the daughter is a IAS officer. A father is doing some labor work and daughter is doing cracked the USPSA exams. So many things we are seeing, right? Or the husband is a constable and wife became IPS officer. We are also seeing these stories. From which you are taking the inspiration is all depends on you. That is willing to work. They are willing to break their ties. They have a courage to dream for it. Okay, that is how you can reverse your poverty. Hunger and want as a force that compel the action. Some people, because they say, so many people, they say that we were so hungry, we even the movie actresses, some people say we hardly get one meal. Now they were celebrities because with the sustained work, with the sustained thing, they did it. So lack of shelter or physical discomfort, debt, inability to meet the basic needs, and fear of greater deprivation, all these things, one person may become necessary. He need not be in that. He may awaken his effort and his personal ambition that he failed to do, that he took it and he will do it. Otherwise, if he failed, he will remain in that. He is not learning, he didn't learn any lesson. So some people think, today also I had a discussion with some other people. Some people think that all these enjoying this physical effort, physical comforts is a sin in the spirituality. Who told that? You all actually earned it. As long as you earn something in a righteous manner, you have every right to enjoy that. If you overindulge in that, that's a problem. I will also talk about that wealth, how you are how you have to maintain, right? If you overindulge in that, then that's a problem. At one point, because spirituality also actually gives you a lot of confusion also. When I started learning, right, at one point, I said like, okay, I will stop wearing all these things, buying all the things. I will just stick with the one or two colors of my saris and dresses so that I will not look so much. I want to confine it. Then I didn't remember, because I told this like couple of people. Then they said, why do you want to do that? Because when you enjoy something, you are not actually doing it righteously. You are not expecting others to give it. You are not actually, what do you say? You are not doing like, I'm not getting, you are not doing a robbery to get those things. You are earning righteously and you are enjoying. Then you have every right to enjoy it. That is what. Again, if I overindulge without doing anything, then it's a problem, right? Then I understood, okay, why do I stop my thing, right? Maybe I don't put my time or effort in buying them, but I enjoy what I have. There's nothing wrong in enjoying, right? So that's what, so it depends on how and where you are putting your effort, how much you are doing it. Love for dependence as a motivation. Suppose, why do you, some father will work so hard because he had a love for his kids. He wants his kids to uh, give a better education. Now I cannot say father because that's the olden days, but father or a mother is working so hard to give a better education, to take care of their parents, to take care of the sick family member, all these things. So here, what is that motivating factor here? Love. Isn't not? Love is a strong motivation factor that he wanted to do something. A person deprives because of whatever that he deprives, that is all, we all did it. I can say the first generation immigrants, we all did for our kids. Whatever we deprived of, we try to give. Sometimes I feel that we may did that overdo also. Because whatever we didn't get, we wanted to give it to them. So these are that is a separate topic will come, but that's what we are doing it, right? So confining to this property. So responsibility towards others awaken within ourselves the ability, and we had a courage, we had a discipline to come out of this inactiveness, and we did ourselves. We has a courage to leave everything, every family, everything behind, and courage to come to the new country and start our life. This needs a lot of courage to do that, right? So work, we use the work as an escape from the poverty also. Not that we are all in the poverty, but people can use work as a poverty also, so that they can develop the knowledge, they can learn a trade, they can improve their professional skill, and they have some natural talents, and they can use it, manage their resources carefully, and accept their responsibility. And the poverty combined with ideals and talents. So poverty has, you have it, but you have some ideals. So with that ideals, natural talents, with the creativity, also you can rise out of your laziness. That indicates this is how also you can reverse your poverty. You may ignore your physical conditions also when you strongly want to reverse your poverty. So physical conditions, whether the favorable conditions or unfavorable conditions, also you'll try to neglect the conditions, some of the shortcomings you have, and you'll try to have a good livelihood. You will develop your marketing skills. You will protect your health and fulfill the family needs. Is it? You may dream of a castle building when you don't have the hut to stay. There's nothing harm, but you need to work for it. Every day, one step you need to build it. That's how the many people has built the. Suppose when I say Ramoji Rao, how he started the life, because just flashed, his name was flashed. I'm just giving. There are so many people. So imagine that future greatness. Imagine that. Visualize that. Plan without plan and execute. If you plan without execution, if you're just imagining and daydreaming, nothing will change. Key principle is ideas should be translated into plans, and those plans you have to each day you have to do one action. In order to do that, those small things will become habits, and you will learn a good skills, and that will give you that will help you the reverse your poverty. The need to balance your vision and practicality. Suppose by sitting at here, I want to become a president of America. I don't have any background with the political things. It is not possible at this age. If I start, when will I become? So there should be a practical vision, a balanced vision, and practicality should be there. There should be a realistic planning, a practical knowledge, consistent effort, and you should have a financial responsibility and patience to do that. Okay. Sudden reversal of the fortune may come. Sometimes a sudden reversal of fortune may suddenly come. Reversal of fortune is suddenly you may lose the employment, you may lose your job, business may get failure, collapse some investments, some stock market crash, unexpected debt, legal and financial difficulties, destruction of positions, all these things might came. This is all a part of your experience in the life and part of the lessons that you have to do it. You should start again from it. You should have that courage to build your life again. There are so many people who ended their life there. But if you ended the life there because of all these things, what happens? Again, you will be given the same circumstances in the next life to face it. Okay. So do not escape from any of the responsibilities, because that particular thing was chosen by you. That's how you came into this thing. Depriving others of poverty, right? So what is a depriving? Theft, fraud, exploitation, unfair business, manipulation, all these things you are depriving others. That is also not a good thing. A person who causes the material insecurity may later experience that kind of insecurity in your life. Why you lost the job? Because you did something to the others. That's why you lost the job, and you have to go through that. So try to accept that and improve and start building it. Neglecting to protect the one's own property. So here again the thing is, once you earn righteously. There's nothing hard thing. Because I earned it, I can spend whatever the way you want it. That's also not right. You have to carefully protect your things also. You should plan properly. You should spend wisely. Without that, again, you may reverse into the poverty, right? That time, again, you may come to the you may have to take the lesson. You may born as a again in the poverty. So ignoring the legal responsibilities, trusting the unreliable people without judgment, reckless investments, failure to save for emergencies, neglecting the insurance or a documentation, avoiding necessary decisions. So poverty and wealth bring the responsibilities. Not only poverty, wealth also brings you the responsibility. You have to responsibly do it. Otherwise, it may be reversing. Loss is a lesson of responsibility. If something was lost in your life, it is coming with a lesson of responsibilities. You need to learn that lesson. Value that resource, any resource, value it properly. Any resource it comes, right? Value. Don't just like that use it. So I feel like people, the kids are next generation people, right? So they will buy something in the restaurant. Okay, they'll put 1 or 2 spoons. They say that, oh, it's not good, throw it away, order second one. Did we do that? Even for us also, the taste is there. When we order something, oh, this is not good, but let me eat it next time, I will not order this. That's how we still feel it, I can say, because we know that the lack of something and we learn that lesson, so we are actually spending responsibly, not wasting the resources. If you are wasting the resources, that is in I didn't remember exactly the country. In one of the countries, if you are wasting the food, if you are ordering the food and if you are wasting the food, you have to pay for it extra. That's how we have to use the resources, any resources, right? Develop financial discipline. Distinguish between the needs and wants, needs and desires. Always go with the needs, but not the desires. Experiencing the physical want, right? That is so a person out of accustomed or the physical want. What is the thing? Physical want: hunger, insecurity, limited choices, dependency, all these things, right? So when this direct experience, when it comes, it is teaching that person, and it is teaching that person how he can come out of those things, or how, because he is teaching that person to put the proper effort in the different in the areas. Developing the sympathy through loss. One, the purpose of poverty, of the financial reversal, maybe is that the sympathy for the people who suffer similar conditions. Suppose if when I have so much money, right, I may not able to relate the person who is there on the street without having food. Sometimes if you don't relate to that, then you may have to born in that poverty and try to learn that kind of the feeling also. Try to develop that sympathy or empathy on them. Judge the poor people. If you judge because you have a rich, good amount of the money, if you are judging the poor people very harshly, assume that poverty is always there because of their laziness. You are ignoring their personal difficulties. You are lack of sensitivity toward towards the poor people. You refuse to assist them and you fail to understand their financial fear. Then also you experience the loss. Maybe this lifetime or maybe the next lifetime. So what is that you need to learn from this? You need to be more compassionate, less judgmental, more generous, more understanding, more responsible in the positions of the things, or positions of the money, or positions of the power, so that you will be better able to serve the other people. Sympathy versus pity here. Pity may look down the other person, right? Well, sympathy recognizes and understand the people suffering. Okay, showing pity is different, showing sympathy is different. So when you are sympathetic the other person, you may give some respectful assistance. You may give some fair employment whenever you are actually engaging something. You protect from the exploitation. You support practically education and try to provide education and training to the other people. So these are all the things that you will understand when you are actually showing sympathy and understand the other people needs. Reversal as a check on developing the tendency. This morning only I'm talking. So there is one friend of mine who had a business and developed a big business like with, he's doing like 400 or 500 employees under him. So when he's saying that, oh, I was just done, I just don't want to do that or something like that. I said, now it is the company is no more your company. Even though you are enjoying the profit, it is no more your company. If you stop working for it, there are 400-500 people whom you employed. For them, you have to work. That's what I told. For them, you have to work. Because you got enough money, you can retire. But what about them? They can't do their own companies, right? So at least to give their livelihood, you have to work. This is this in this life, not that everybody has to become spiritual and learn something. In this lifetime, you came to learn this, or you came to assist them. So just do it. That's how we need to be responsible in some way, right? We need to find that meaning. Wealth cannot conceal our weakness. Suppose if the wealth is there, if you are not disciplined, the lack of discipline, poor judgment, emotional insecurity, so it won't conceal. When wealth disappears, a person must be dependent more directly on what is that? When suppose there is a wealth I lost in my shares or something like that happened, where you are depending on it, you are not depending on friend or somebody. Everybody will disappear in your life. To whom you can depend on? You can depend on your knowledge, your character, your courage, your ability. So, when the wealth is there, develop all these things. Reversal can be done. Wealth can be reversed, poverty can be reversed. Reversal is always a preparation, lesson, humility, simplicity, resourcefulness, patience, compassion, practical work. For that, it is coming up. Or whenever it comes, you may be changing your career, you may be changing your values or relationships, your lifestyle, maybe all these things. For that it may be coming. Poverty is not a proof of inferiority. Remember, poverty, you choose to be there, so it is not the proof of inferiority, or it is not a social inequality or anything. It is, you have to put your effort, you need to learn that poverty is not a disability, it is an ability to prove yourself. That's what we have to take. Poverty is not a permanent identity. With your intelligence, with your integrity, with your talent, with your courage, with the love and passion for what you want to do it, with your creativity, you can build a strong character and you can reverse your poverty. You should always give a constructive response to the poverty. When the poverty comes in your life, give a accept the present reality without surrendering that, okay, I will be poor in this lifetime. Don't surrender that way. Identify what are my personal abilities, what are the available opportunities in the market. Develop useful knowledge to that and develop the skills. Work consistently. Avoid wastage or unnecessary debt. Create a practical plan. Seek ethical assistance when needed. Fulfill your responsibilities towards your dependents. Combine your ambition with a realistic plan. Learn that hardship comes to make you strong, to make you, to bring out of your abilities to out. So always give a constructive response to reverse your financial positions. Don't be panic. Don't be self-pity. Examine the causes. What made you fall this way, or what made you this? Protect your remaining resources. Rebuild your skills. Start your work. There are many people nowadays in this. IT world, AI coming up, there are many people are losing jobs. Especially there are some of the people who are doing that manual testing, those kind of the things, right? They're not finding the jobs again. They're getting frustrated. They are showing all kinds of things. Instead of that, try to build the new. Now everything is available in the internet, right? So just learn something new skill. What is that skill that you can use it and earn the money? You are omniscient, omnipotent. That's what we are saying in the spirituality, right? You can do anything that you want it. So build that kind of the thing and build it. Don't depend on it. If it is not before the computers comes or before this IT comes, still people live. When the IT comes or when some technology was advances, whether you improve the technology and get the job in that way, or choose an alternative profession and do that, whatever the way you want it, you have that power. Okay, so that is all about our how we can do the poverty reversal. Okay, and then possession of the wealth. Next, the opposite way, right? You can reverse the poverty, then you reverse the poverty, you got the good wealth. That is also dangerous. Again, you need to be very careful, right? Wealth is a result of your effort and your desire. No, I didn't put any effort. I born in the wealthy family. Which means, why did you born in the wealthy family? You are so righteous person. You did so much hard work. And but you are, when you, whatever that you wanted to do, right? What happened is all your time went into only earning the basic needs in the previous life. So you choose to born in a wealthy family so that you can do something good. That's how you choose. So that all the basic needs were taken care. You don't want to do the physical labor, intense desire, continuous. So that thing you don't want to do it, right? So you want to do something else. That is the reason you are already born in the thing. Or you put a constant effort and you got the wealth. Physical labor alone produces a limited results. Remember, if you are doing the physical labor, is producing very limited result, right? If that is the case, the farmer who is working in the fields or the one who is working in the factory should become wealthy. They are not. They are doing only the physical labor. So physical labor can give you the money in order to sufficient for your basic needs like food, clothing, shelter, a modest living. But thought and the desire to develop the skill, you should develop some such a kind of skill, learn new skills, improve your work quality, increase the efficiency, recognize for better opportunities, earn for the higher income, move beyond your move beyond that unskilled labor. There is a one saying, give a difficult job to a lazy person. Have you heard this? Give a difficult job to a lazy person, because he's a lazy, he will try to do easy. How well or how easily he can do it. You try to observe even in your own home also, right? I miss whatever that example I came, I'm just giving you. I feel like peeling the garlic is difficult for me, like when I'm doing it. Then I heard somewhere, put all the garlic and then do like this in the two glasses, then the thing will come out. That's how I started doing it. One day I gave it to my son. That is also difficult for him, doing taking off and putting in and all these things. So he googled or whatever. He went and put that in a plate and put it in 5 seconds in microwave. Everything is coming out. So that is how, right? So from unskilled, I'm just giving an example. Anything, even you from unskilled labor to learn something new. So labor produce more when guided by intelligent skill and purposeful effort. Then you can guide more. Money as the main object of desire. When a person desires not merely food, clothing, or a shelter, the money itself, thinking that it is the way of accumulating the wealth. Such a person, well, what he will do, search for the broader fields for the opportunity. Okay, when he want to become a rich in soon, people will go in real estate. because that's where the lot of money is there, right? So when you want to become, so broader views, they will say profitable activities, where the opportunities are there, where the business connections are there, something like that. So I heard a story of the John Lee. I think last class also I'm mentioning, right? John Lee, he is a London takeaway place, Chinese guy. His parents are owning a takeaway place. His worth was defined by how many prawns he get it ready, how many deliveries he did it. But he wanted to become a rich. He went to the college and all those things. He wanted to become a rich, and there is a seminar going on, and he cannot afford that. You know what? He sold his car to attend that seminar because he had a longing to become to become rich. So he sold his car, he went there, he learned some techniques, and then he became first million he earned at the age of 27. Okay, so he put that earning money is beyond, not beyond. So he is searching for the opportunities, wider fields, greater opportunities, business, investment, shares, all this finance, all those things are the wider fields. The price of vast wealth. What is the price of this earning the vast wealth? Your time, your health, your family relationships, your personal rest. All these are all the on service to the others. You may not be doing that, your spiritual development, your personal peace, all are gone. When you are doing a business, right, you are more tensed basically. Why we are all not doing a job, doing jobs, why we are not doing the business? Don't you have the ideas? Everybody has ideas, but you choose to have the personal time with the family, choose to satisfy with whatever you have, that kind, right? So wealth through, so there may be the wealth through your network of the people, all the things. Using others to abstain, because when you have a person seeking the wealth, may use the labor, resources, influence for their personal gain. So employing the large number of workers, controlling the essential resources, holding the financial claims, collecting income from the large populations. So this moral quality of these arrangements depends on whether he is a fair or exploitative. You may earn the money, but the thing is, money is such a money god is such a thing. As long as you are putting your effort in money, it will come. Come. That's what we learn, right? But the moment you started, okay, I don't want money, and you are putting your awareness on some money, God will become jealous and it'll try to ruin. Okay, that is why you should always have that moderate thing. Direct or indirect collection from the public, if you are taking, or delayed wealth without presenting the work. Right or wrong use of the money, right? The consequences of the wealth, when you earn like this, the consequences of the wealth depends upon how the money is used. You earned in different ways, but right use of the money is on the education, health support, family welfare, constructive opportunities, social service, and responsible independence. Wrong use, have pride, exploitation, addiction, luxury, neglect, conflict, illness, family deterioration, or moral decline. All these things, if you are using, so these are all the wrong use of the money. So you should always remember, once you earn the money, once you put the effort, how you are using. Money as the chief objective of the life, if you take it for a minimum things, basic things, you should always use it, but you should be you should differ for the wrongdoing also. When you have a lot of money, don't exploit the people. Don't do the dishonest practices in your business. Don't do the environmental harm, social injustice. All those things are not good. Deafness to the sorrows of others. When you have full money, your relative came and he had some problem in his health, and you are just giving a deaf ear to him. You had enough money to support, but you didn't support. There are poverty people around you, but you are not supporting in any way. There are people who don't have the proper food also. You're not satisfying their hunger. Some family in your extended family is facing hardships. You are not supporting, even though you had money. So all these things will again causes you to the experience that in the next life. Okay. Neglect the one's true needs also the problem. Again, you should not neglect your own rest, your own personal love, your own health, your meaningful relationships, your emotional well-being, your inner peace also you should respect. Because money, 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 when you are earning, business developing, your inner peace is also gone, right? That you should not be doing it. Money as an emphasis, right? You earn it. You earn the money, protect it, increase it, manage it. But you will have fear of losing it. You are giving all your life, complete life. You are hunting for money, for competition, deals. You are taking a risk. You are expanding. You are dealing with so many acquisitions and you are acquiring. So your mental peace is gone. That is an endless life cycle. So once money went from need to desire, desire means pursue, gain, temporary satisfaction. So today I need a car. Let us take, I need a car to move around. I need one good car. That is good. But once I got a car, I need a Mercedes. Okay. I'm happy in the first 1 year. After that, oh no, I need a Cadillac. I need something else. So this is going on and on and on, right? This is an endless cycle. You should not be in that mad chase. That's called a mad chase. Don't work excessively. Don't think about money constantly. Don't refuse to rest. Don't damage your health. All this exertion, stress, sleep problems, anxiety, depression will lead to the chronic illness, premature aging. Okay. So at the end, you will die discontented. At one stage, you should say, I'm happy with what I have. No, don't say that that stage will come in my 60s or 70s. From now onwards, be contented with what you have. Always try to improve. No matter, I'm not saying don't earn anything, but always be happy like what you have at this present moment. Money opening the, not only opening the opportunities, money is opening, excess money is opening the sources for misery, sensual indulgence, addiction, gambling, excess luxury, power over others, corrupt influence, wasteful consumption. Do we need all these things? If we are into caught up, again we have to face whatever that we did it, we have to face that difficulties in the next life. So always use that wealth wisely. Don't neglect your children. Don't neglect the people who are actually serving, like servants, nannies, schools, institutions, relatives, whatever that. If you are having excess, lot of wealth, take care of all these things. First, you are taking care of your kids. Then you are taking care of your parents. Then you are taking care of your extended family. Then take care of the community because you were given that kind of wealth. Take care of everything. Don't give it the luxurious offspring and don't show off. Then degeneration of that rich may start once you did that. Wealth as a curse for the heirs. You are thinking that we are going to leave legacy to my kids. That may curse them because dependents, they didn't earn, they just got it. So they don't know the value of it. They'll get some psychologically, they may get some fear of loss or some addictions. They may go about it. It is not. So everybody has to earn what they need on their own. Sometimes wealth also comes to test our character, whether we are humble or not, whether we are becoming the master of the money or money should be always be the servant. Money should not become the master for us. When you are using money for your necessities, education, health, family responsibilities, and productive work, it will be the servant. When you are excessively indulging in that, you have to sacrifice your health, your relationship will be neglected, wrongdoing will happen, and comparison, it will disappear, all the things, and the accumulation becomes endless. Okay? So, position of the health should always be careful, carefully using it. So here I'll stop. The next topic is the born as a thief. Okay, I stopped right on time.
Thank you, Prasanna.
There is a two more topics, born as a thief and there is a no accident of wealth, right? So there are two more topics on the wealth. So maybe money and wealth, there are two more topics we will complete in the next session.
Okay.
Any questions,
Yeah.
friends?
Prasanna, so you're referring to the book. So are you referring to the book, or like is it this chapter is come after those two chapters? Sorry, those two topics. This chapter will finish.
No, no, no. Still physical destiny is there. Money topic I'm saying.
Money topic. Okay.
Still we are in the physical destiny, Amma. We have like a group destiny. We have something.
Yeah.
Something else is there in this. It
Yeah.
takes like 4 classes more for the physical destiny.
Okay. Yeah, because I see in the book that money topic is not so big, but you are elaborating. So
No,
much.
no. But the topic of money is the thing that the money god, like poverty.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
now today whatever I told is the poverty reversal
Yes.
and possession of the wealth. That is what I did it.
Yes.
Today I'm talking, so I need more water.
Yeah. I have a question. Can you have a minute?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you were saying like monies should be used like an instrument. But when we were growing up, right? What are we told? Hey, study well, you need to earn well. And when you start earning, you're coached. Hey, you need to, not spend that. You need to save it. Why do you save it? Oh, okay, invest, buy. So there's always this focus around accumulating wealth, and as if that is the right path, right? There is that thinking and coaching coming from generations on, from parents to kids and all. But I understand, logically, yes, you cannot let that also control you. But when do you find that balance? Like, how do you know how much is enough wealth to accumulate? And then you still accumulate, but do you just shift your how it's instead of keeping with you, do you start to distribute it? Like what is that turning point? Like when do you find that balance? Does it make
No,
sense?
that's what I'm saying, right? So suppose, let us take, we're all having a kids. We will definitely earn and save for our kids' education. That is our responsibility, isn't it? So when until that you need to earn and you need to fulfill your responsibilities. But when you have a excess money, instead of indulging into the things like just go and drink and have some luxury items on your plate and then enjoy them, instead of that, try to use them wisely, try to use them, have some sympathy that are in need and use it. Of course, you got them as a righteous, but overindulging is not the one. At one point in life, right? That should be where is that enough, right? We have to define somewhere in your life. You need to define enough. This is enough for me. That's kind of the thing we ourselves have to define. While defining that enough, I should not be like go and grab everybody else money and then having like 10 million is enough for me. What are you going to do 10 million? The other day somebody else is saying that their son is doing a medicine and he's a what is anesthesiologist, or he got into the residency. She's saying that, okay, I want a girl to get the 200K to get him married. Ask the question, what you will do, in what way your life will be improved if that girl got 200K? What is that lack that you have it? She don't have the answer because people are accumulating the money for the sake of money. Now already she had like a million in her account. Already she had it. So why do you want somebody else also should have? Not 200K, 200 crore. That's what she asked. 200 crore. So this is not the one, right? That's where we need to know, like somewhere, how much is enough for our life. How much or whatever the activities that you are doing or whatever the thing that you are doing. Suppose I have some money, enough money, but I want to do something good for the society, let us take. But I don't have money. Once you started doing it, see the money flows. See, the universe will make sure that money flows to you because you are doing something good for the society. Your intention, your emotion is true, so true. So it will automatically come. So that is the one that we need to define ourselves, Vidya. Hope I answered, or if you have any other, yeah, you can ask still.
No,
If you
all
have.
good. Thank you.
Okay.
Any other question, friends?
Silence today. Are they refreshing after a break?
After a break. Yes. Feel free to unmute or put it into the chat, friends, if you have any questions related to this. Okay, question from MS. Confusion when we start spiritual journey in terms of wealth and its use responsibility is something connected to me, and the following comments on using it wisely and not overindulging.
Can you read again? I didn't get that
Yeah.
text.
Confusion is like when it's a confusion when we start spiritual journey in terms of wealth and its responsibility, how to use it. So it's like is something connected to me, and the following comments on using it wisely and not overindulging.
Yeah, overindulging. This is the confusion that I had. I just explained, right? I had some time back that confusion. Oh, spiritual. We are in spirituality. We cannot enjoy the life. Okay, enjoyment and over enjoyment. There is a two things, right? At some point, because when I used to work in New York, right, in the beginning, so I had everybody using a branded handbags, branded things, branded clothes, all those things I saw. So my things also will go into that line, right? I wanted to have that kind of the thing. So I did that. I did that. I had all the kind of a branded handbags and all those things. But at one point, I feel this is all not required. This is only show off, right? It is only show off. At the same time, I didn't feel any guilt of doing it because maybe in this lifetime, I came to a lesson that this is not required. Suppose when I don't have it and I say that this is not required, people will say that, oh, because she is a poor, she is giving all the lecture. When I have it, enough thing, when I am capable to do that, if I stopped it with the contentment, not out of the suppression again, with the contentment, if I stop it, people will then listen. Or it's not that about the listening or somebody else or not. It is that I learned myself a lesson. I have done enough. That's good. Because once I satisfied, right, I will not go again. Because some point you need to end that thing. That is what the previous question also I told, right? I don't know whether I told this long because as a kid, I don't have much gold. Okay, having one chain and one thing is great. So I have a longing that I need to have a lot of gold ornaments or something because seeing when a wedding happened, so much of gold, right? I went and I bought like my hair clip, my sari pin, even the bindi is the gold. That much. My watch is gold. That much I was indulged myself into that. But at one point, after I satisfied those things, I thought this is overindulging into something. The moment I understood, I stopped it. Somewhere, again, do I do the wrong thing? Yes, I may be doing, but the thing is, you need to satisfy at some point. At least I learned that in my 40s that I should not be overindulging it. I should stop it. Now I have everything, but I don't use it. I will come with one small and one set of pair of bangles and one or two sets of the chains. I'm very happy. So that kind of a thing, when I got it, what happens is I just very calmly or very happily I came into the other things. I'm able to do that. I'm able to broaden my thinking and think of what exactly that people need it. Or just now I had a discussion with my friends. Whenever you are opening your social media, you are seeing so much. Today morning I saw a news. One guy, he hit the 11 months old kid. Okay, 11 months old. Hit in the sense he just put it banged onto the floor. The reason is his in-laws came late to the function. You are feeling like it is very meaningless, right? When you saw that. And we are seeing so many husbands are killing wives, so many wives are killing husbands, so many stories. If you are just seeing the outset, that is what, when everything was satisfied within me, right? I'm able to think in a generic way. Why this is happening? What is the root cause of it? Have you ever think of it? Can you give me the reason for it? What kind of society we are giving? What kind of environment we are giving to our kids? When that is happening to somebody, it might happen to our kids also in future, right? So what kind of environment we are giving? What is the root cause of it? Okay, it is all our thinking process is the one. The second thing is we're born like this, like a 1 or 1.5 feet of baby. We became this big. How we became? With the food that we have taken. Do you agree? The finest particles will go into the bone, still more finest as a bone marrow. Some more finest particles will go into the blood. The finest particles will go into your brain. That helps you to think. Is it not? So here everything is coming from this thinking. So if the food is not good, your thinking is going weird. If you are absorbing the wrong hormones, your mind is also going the wrong hormones. So that's where actually you need to improve on to your kids. More than investing so much or more than accumulating so much wealth for your kids, invest on the kids' health. You are seeing so many cancer patients, so many that, 30, so many heart attacks. Why we are doing it? Why we are getting it? Because you have not invested enough on the health. As last week or 2 weeks back, I tried some products in the farmers collecting the organics and all. I passed on to one of my friend. He was like super wealthy. Wife is a doctor. He has 2 kids, and then I just thought, oh Prasanna, what the hell of this? It's just too expensive. You can afford it, right? It is expensive, but you can afford it. No, he wanted to keep wealth for the kids. He's not investing on the health. This is where your thinking will be broadened when you satisfy the meager needs of your things. If you are always indulging into excess of excess of wealth, excess of the things, always think about yourself only, right? Okay, this car, next car, this jewelry, next jewelry. Or this, I have one house, no, now let's go for the mansion. So you are actually indulging into your own things. When you have some social responsibility. Think of that. In that way, you would be able to do the better. Did I answer your question, MS? Okay. Thank you, Varagaru.
Yeah, thank you, Varas sir. Any other questions, friends? I think
Thank you, Prasanna ma'am. Good to have you back. Hi, Lavanya. Yeah, it's a lovely topic, but it needs a lot because in the society we go with the flow, right? We just go with things, we have to do something, we have to do an occasion, we have to be part of the occasion. So we feel that we want to have the jewelry, or feel that we want to have the sari, and we need to be
That's
part
all
of
our mindset, and that is all our mindset. That is all our mindset. That's all right. If you are going against with it, what we are not having enough courage to. I'm not saying again.
Mm,
You may be having like by that time by now we have accumulated
mm,
enough.
mm.
We don't even wear the sari once in a year,
That's
once in 2 years
correct. That's
also.
so true. We never repeat them.
Repeat it. That's where we are actually failing, and we have to, when some piece we bought it, right, we have to give a respect to that.
True. That's a
We have
good
to give a
point,
respect
actually.
to the wealth, right? We must be able to use it properly. We must use its
Yeah.
life. You must use it life. If you cannot use it, at least rehome it.
Yes, yes.
I was so surprised when I went to the rehoming sarees group. I
Yeah.
was so surprised. People who used, because how many of us is having the courage, I don't know. There are people who are just bought the sarees from it and then
Mm.
wear it. Oh, thank you so much for that, such a lovely saree, and they are posting it again. We feel so insulted to do that. Do you agree, Madhvi Garu? I
Yes,
feel so
yes, I do.
insulted to post
Yes,
that. I also feel it
yes,
because I
yes.
didn't come to that stage yet. I have
Yeah.
to come. Because when you are buying 10,000 rupees sari, wearing 2 times and keeping in there is, it's not a joke, right? You are
No, no,
just
no. It's not
wasting the, it's,
wasting
you are
it.
just wasting it. So
Yes,
instead
yes.
of rehoming it, you also, instead of buying the next 10,000 sari, buy something from the others, because
Yes.
they are also wearing 1 or 2 times only. It doesn't matter.
Funny though, yesterday itself I was thinking, oh, it's been a long while. I bought something, so I started browsing through, and after I just picked some and saved. Oh, they all look so beautiful. I thought I'll sleep on it, and next morning for some reason I thought, nah, I don't need it. I think
No, that
I
kind
know.
of understanding we need to get it, Madhya. That's
Yeah,
kind of understanding, right?
yeah.
We need to get that. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not buying, I'm buying the needs.
Mm-mm.
Because at one point we should feel that I get over with it. I get over with it. That
Yes,
kind
yes.
of the thing, right? Even
Yeah.
society won't look down, and actually that's what I noticed it. When I have everything, if I go in a simple cotton saree, they respect it.
Yes, yes.
When I don't have and I wear that, because
Yeah.
when I don't have much of the things, if I wear some chain, right, even if I wear a gold chain, they think that it may be 1 gram.
Yes.
But when you have everything, when I went from US to India, if I attend some function, I will just buy something from the 1 gram store and wear it and go. Nobody questions. They say it, Prasanna, wear it. It could be the diamonds. So
Yes,
this
yes.
is how the society. So give the least care about it.
Yes, yes.
Do something useful to the society. Do something good to the society, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's what I just want all of you to do it. Yeah, because I learned some technique, because you reminded me something. There is a one because Lavanya also did that course. There is a
Mm.
one course from the Kundalini Rising that we did it. But
Mm-hmm.
out of and all those things, that whenever the time comes you can do. But for everybody, the kids also
Mm-hmm.
useful. There is a one technique called Kaya Siddhi Yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that particular technique, we asked her, that particular person, we asked her to pull up that technique out of that course and give it to the kids as well.
Mm.
Okay, just it's a 2-hour course. She is doing the course on August 9th of India time, August 8th of US time, but calculate according to the Australian time also. Because it will be useful. Maybe it is a daytime for you only, because for us it is coming August 8th, 7 o'clock in the evening. So for you also so I insist all of you, join, your kids join. This is a simple course, $10. They are charging just 2-hour course. But that practice will help you throughout your life. Just that practice, right? 10 minutes mechanical practice. Even if the kids did mechanically that practice, it will help.
Okay.
Lavanya, you post in your group. Maybe who? Okay. Just 2 hours, ask your kids, just insist, force them to do it.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay to force them to do it. But while they're doing it, you also do that thing. And especially ladies, right? It is so useful for your physical health reasons. And also in this Thinking and Destiny, he always insists to have the Ojas breath. How to do the Ojas breath, that technique will teach. So as you are listening to this session, that Ojas breath at least you need to learn. That's how I went to that course and did it. Once I did the first course, I didn't stop. I did all the 5 courses with them. That's a different thing. Whether you can do it or not, that's totally up to you. But that 1-2 hour course, just do it. Once you connected, 3 months, and 3 months I did it without actually feeling it. Ojas breath means you have to breathe with Sushumna, right? You won't feel it in the initially. I did 3 months meticulously. After 3 months of consistent practice, I started feeling how I am able to breathe Sushumna. Okay, so try that, everyone. But for kids, it improves a lot of focus and discipline. That's what I noticed in my son. So I experimented on 4 or 5 kids. I noticed that the uses. So I'm insisting you along with your kids do that course. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any 14 plus age restriction is at minimum 14 years. 14 plus ladies, gents, and kids 14 plus. Okay. I'll pass on the information to Lavanya, so she will share it, Andy. Okay. If no questions, see you all next week.
Sure. Thank you, Prasanna.
Next week, I think after our session, it will be done. After our Saturday, right? We will have 4 to 5 session. After 2 hours, you can calculate. After 2 hours of my session, that session will be there.
Yeah, around 10 o'clock for us, Prasanna.
10 to 12 for you. So keep that time and register. Okay. Okay, Andy.
Thank you, Prasanna garu, once again.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all masters for today.